Morning everyone. I'm just going to discuss the numbers today for the Granny Flat. We are due to complete on Monday. The cleaners are going to go through and do their final bit of work. Today just going to run through kind of what it costs every week, how much we're bringing in rent, and things we possibly consider differently. So rent, we've engaged a property manager to lease the property for us and manage the rental. It looks like rent's going to be about $350 a week. It's a 2-bedroom Granny Flat, built-ins, there's no off-street parking or anything. It's going to cost us $165 a week for an interest-only mortgage. The property manager is going to cost about $15 a week. We've allowed $10 a week for insurance and $10 a week for water. So add all those up, you're kind of up about $150 a week in cash flow, which is quite handy. The reason we've got interest only on this mortgage is because it is a tax deduction, as it is investment purposes. By going interest only, you have cheaper repayments on your mortgage as opposed to paying off principal and interest. Because it is tax deductible, using interest only gives us the extra cash. We can put that towards a debt that isn't tax deductible. So for us, we have our owner occupied house, which isn't a tax deduction. We'll put all the extra cash we have available from the interest only repayments into our mortgage and pay that off quicker. That's the idea there. That said, we are actually currently contemplating renting our owner occupied place out and renting a place for ourselves to live in. The reason for that is we can rent our house for maybe $450 a week. We can go and rent another house which is very similar to our house for $450 a week. So there's no cost difference. The difference is though, by renting out our house, we then can claim tax deductions on our own property as well. So you get that extra incentive and a bit more cash that way as well. So I'm going to do a blog post hopefully tomorrow. It'll be a pretty lengthy one, but that'll discuss that in a bit more detail. It is something really worthwhile considering if you do own property, especially where you can rent something the same as what your mortgage will cost you and what you can rent out your own property for, just to give you that extra tax benefit. Other than that, as I said, Monday the Granny Flat will be complete. We'll do a walkthrough of that, show you a couple of different things, talk about early on we kind of went through with it's just an investment property mentality. Very early on though, we kind of clicked into gear and decided that we weren't going to maintain that. We were going to build something that was really people would want to live in, something we'd want to live in. I will discuss that on Monday, why we've done that, and hopefully what the long-term effects of having that mentality will do for us and our returns. Other than that, this is it for me for the week, and we will see you on Monday. Thanks.